Hi, I'm Matthew from OpenResty Inc. Today I'd like to show how to redirect to different web pages based on the client's language settings. Let's say we have an origin site which supports different languages at different locations. For example, this is the /n/location. Note the English text, Hello World. And we also have a French version under the /fr/location. This is French text. The goal here is when the client accesses the root location, / we can automatically redirect to a language-specific location. We'll use the accept language request header sent by the clients. As always, let's go to the OpenResty Edge's admin web console. This is our sample deployment of the console. Every user has her own local deployment. This time we use our ongoing sample application for the testedge.com domain. Let's enter this application. We already have an upstream defined. This My Backend upstream has only one backend server. It is also the origin site we just tested at the beginning. And we also have a page rule already defined. This page rule sets up a reverse proxy to the My Backend upstream which we just saw earlier. Create a new page rule. We enable a rule condition to check for the URI /. Let's see all the variables we can choose from. Select URI. We choose the string equality operator. Enter the value / to match the root location only. And a second condition to check the language. We choose request header for the variable. Enter the request header name, accept language. For the match operator, we choose prefix. This is because when multiple languages are specified at the same time, we only care about the first one. For the matched value, we select the regular expression type, regex. Enter the regex value, fr/b. The \b sequence means matching a word boundary. Then both fr and frca will get matched. For example, here we check the caseless box to do case-insensitive matching. Note that we now have two conditions and they are in together. That is, both of them must be matched for the actions below to be executed. The conditions are now complete. Now we add a new action. Search for the action redirect. Choose the action type, redirect. Then we configure the target URI to jump to. Choose custom. We want to enter the URI ourselves. Enter /fr/. Keep the remaining fields intact. We skip any subsequent rules if this rule is matched. We need to make sure that this rule always runs before other rules. Let's mark it as an always top rule. An always top rule is not a normal rule. Save this rule. We can see the newly added page rule is indeed on the top of the rule list. It is indeed before our previous proxy rule. We need to make a new release to push out our new page rule, as always. Ship it. It is fully synchronized. Now the new page rule has been pushed to all the gateway clusters and servers. Our configuration changes do not require server reload, restart, or binary upgrade. So it's very efficient and scalable. On the terminal, we can send HTTP requests with curl. Note that we specify 3 languages, FRCA, FR, and N. So French takes precedence over English for this request. Run this command. Note that it is indeed a redirect to /fr/. We can make curl follow redirects automatically. Note the -l option. Run this command. We can see the French text returned. Next we'd add a generic page rule to redirect to the English page for other languages. Create a new page rule. We still enable a rule condition to check for the URI /. Still select URI. Still string equality. Enter value / as before. The condition is now complete. This time we don't bother checking the request header. Add a new redirect action as before. This time, we enter /n/ for the target URI. We skip any subsequent rules if this rule is matched. We still make sure that this rule runs before any other normal rules. Save this rule. We can see the newly added page rule is before the proxy rule but after the French language rule. Make a new configuration release again. Ship it again. It is synchronized again. We can test the /location with the web browser. This web browser uses the English language setting. We can see the English text hello, world is returned. And we can also see from the address bar, the URI becomes /n/. This is what I'd like to cover today. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.